What is up, everybody? This is iSwann, and you're at Swan Spawn Spot. And today's video is actually going to be on pro rushing tactics, or basically I'm going to give you the guidelines that I follow whenever I try to rush the enemy team and get those long kill streaks. So basically you're looking at the rushing route that I usually run on lockdown whenever I spawn on the A side. And this is some lag right here, don't pay attention to this, but I want to give you guys the guidelines that I follow and basically just give you a few tips and things like that that will most likely help you out as long as you follow these guidelines and keep these things in mind whenever you're playing the game and trying to rush. Now, I'm not doing this with any note cards or anything like that, so I hope I don't forget anything. If you guys enjoy this, then I might come back and do a second episode to this, or like a part 2 or something like that, and just kind of elaborate on a couple things that I might have missed, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys can see from what we're looking at right now, we're actually playing domination, one of my favorite game types. One of the biggest tips that I can give you to rushing is play something like domination where you can understand the spawns. I play domination a lot because I know the spawns. I can understand how the spawns work. Just something that should start to click for you whenever you try to rush the enemy team and try to get long kill streaks while rushing. The first step to getting those long kill streaks is understanding the spawns. Look at the map right now and understand which maps or which flags my team has and which flags the enemy team has. My team has B and C. They have A. What does that tell me? As long as my team isn't just, you know, so much of a clusterfuck inside of A that the enemy team can't spawn there, then that's probably where they're spawning, and that's where I'll run into a lot of action, is at A. Now look at this. We have 3 people right next to A right now. Well, I guess you could say 4, but technically these 3 that are next to A are gonna essentially flip the spawn. A lot of you guys might hear that a lot whenever you're playing. You might not understand what flipping the spawn means, but what that means is the enemy team had A. My team pushed so hard into A, we got too many people into their area where they're supposed to spawn that the game automatically has to put them somewhere else. So it puts them on the other side of the map on C because there's nobody over there. Our team just pushed too hard. And that's going to happen a lot whenever you play by yourself. Now you can see that I should have been a little bit more cautious there, but I couldn't really, there's not much I could do there. The guy's just in the window with a freaking shotgun. So now you see that they have C. Immediately I know, and as long as my teammates aren't rushing C way too hard, that's where a lot of people should be. Now, once I know that that's where a lot of people should be, I start to think, where is some of the places that people like to camp at C? They like to camp up in this top building, so I check that. I heard a claymore, I walked past it, let it go, went to get another kill, let it blow up, and I came back and got the kill. Fortunately, that guy was a little bit of a noob, and he tried to knife me from like 10 feet away, and it didn't work out for him. Imagine that. But now, once again, we're just kind of running these guys over. They did have C, we ran them over, got the C flag, now the spawn flipped back to A. Now I think, okay, where are some places at A that people like to camp? I know people go back here to head glitch, they try to get to the, rush to the B flag. Right there, I stopped shooting at this guy, I ran out of ammo, I accepted the loss, and just left that gunfight alone, and went to find somebody else. Now the guy probably knows where I am, but I put some damage into him. I think I got the assist. I recognize that I got the assist. Right here, I'm rushing the spawn. I'm the only one on this side. So I know that they're spawning somewhere over here because I'm the only one on this side. I know there's empty space in there for the enemy team to be spawned. So you have to be aware of that. You just killed probably 2 or 3 people, and you have to realize that they're probably going to spawn back in. I'm going to come back here to continue my route, but before I do that, I'm going to check this way, make sure it's clear. Then I'm going to check the other side, make sure it's clear. Then I continue. Now I see people on the UAV, and now I'm going to go, just continue to check my lines of sight and pick people off as I see them. I see dots all around me. I make sure to check in that room before I rushed into it. And you watch, I check my left side. Good. There was one guy there, but I missed out on him. And just continue on my kill streak with the MP9 and steal this guy's kill as he goes into second chance. So that's that. Now I'm just continuing to rush on this side because my team seems to be allowing me to do so. They seem to be staying away pretty well. And I'm just going to throw it on my portable radar. I'm pretty comfortable just running back and forth in this tunnel here. This tunnel provides a lot of cover for you. If you get into a bad situation, you can just run through the other side of the tunnel, get away from the gunfight, and continue. Now you see that my team just took A. What does that tell me? Spawns flipped. Once again, that gave me the okay to rush out and kill that guy because I know the spawns flipped, and it was either I'm going to get that kill or one of my teammates are going to get the kill whenever they come rushing out from our spawn. So now, if you pay attention, where is a lot of the high traffic in lockdown, where you recognize that a lot of people go and you get a lot of pretty easy kills because that's where people are camping, head glitching a lot of the time? First place that just come to mind, long hallway. How many times have you seen me in long hallway in this entire match? Absolutely zero. I might have checked long hallway to get a kill, but you didn't see me sitting in long hallway whatsoever. I didn't go there to try to camp out and get a long kill streak or get a double kill or something down the long hallway. I stay away from it. It's just a death trap. You might as well just stay away from it and work the edges of the maps and continue to push into the enemy spawn. Every time you see that the spawn flips, where am I? I go back to the... I am over on the side where the enemy team, whichever flag that they have. Another thing I want to point out is recognizing the weapon that the person that you're about to kill is using. You see the way this guy is running? That's something that they put into the game to where it kind of tell you that that person is either using a shotgun or he's using an LMG. Basically, I don't know, it's just the animation, the way that the person holds the gun. And here in a second, you're going to see this person shoot back at me. When he shoots back at me, that lets me know that he's using an LMG. What do I know about LMGs? Well, they kill pretty damn fast. I just marked somebody else on the map. I don't know whether or not he's going to try to get another shot on me also. So at this point, I am set up against a 2-on-1. So what am I going to do? Here, let's take a second. This guy shoots back. Okay, now I know he's using an LMG. I'm getting the hell out. LMGs can take me out really quick, and I'm not just going to stand there in the head glitch and allow him to do that to me. So I get out. I get back here. Another tip I want to let you guys know about is knowing when to slow down when you're rushing. I was rushing for a long period of time there. I needed to slow down, get my composure back, and now I'm ready to go. I see that they have C. I can understand a little bit of where they're spawning at because they have C. Also, we have a UAV up, and that's going to help me out a little bit more. Look at this terrible aim. I couldn't get a shot on this guy. He's jumping around like a goddamn kangaroo. Yeah, but I couldn't get a shot on this guy. And luckily, this actually gave me a couple more kills too. This guy, Montgomery, standing on the C flag right now, he's trying to capture that C flag, and the enemy team keeps hearing that they're losing C, and they keep rushing back to try to take that guy out. And I was basically playing like his guardian angel up on that top loft. Now, in that situation right there, you saw I got a bullet on that guy. I just got the assist from him. I took off. I was in that spot way too long. One thing I want to point out, let's take a look at this guy real quick. I put two or three shots into him, and you see he just now looked at me. He knows exactly where I'm at. I am a small target, but at the same time, he knows where I'm at. I don't like to do that. The big thing about rushing is you want to anticipate, you want to prepare, and then you want to follow through. So you want to anticipate where the kill will be, you want to prepare to set yourself up to win that gunfight, and then you want to follow through with the kill. If you have to spray more than once in order to kill somebody, you're shooting too much, especially in the enemy spawn, because now the other players can see your bullets and they have a chance to take you out. So I moved from that spot, I moved to a better line of sight where I have more cover, and I follow through with that kill. Right here, I wasn't expecting anybody to be right here. You see there's two people. I shoot this guy and actually go to drop shot. This guy going to the left doesn't know I'm here, but I had no idea that these guys were going to be here. They just spawned behind me. So you're about to see what I'm going to do. I made the smart decision here. I don't know if I'm going to turn to my left and see like 4 people standing in front of me. So I took off. Instead of trying to be greedy and get that kill that was going to the left, had no idea I was there. I was like, you know what? There might be 2 people coming straight the opposite way looking right at me, and I have no idea. So I got out of the gunfight and leave that alone. Now remember, I said anticipate, prepare, and follow through. I'm anticipating somebody to come from this airdrop right here. They put an airdrop right behind me, and lo and behold, somebody did actually come from it. And luckily, he actually had a good timing there. If I would have been a little bit later, he probably would have been running right behind me whenever I ran from behind that mailbox. But I was pretty quick, and I got around, and lo and behold, I get the kill. So that's that. Now I'm anticipating somebody coming from A. I hear we're losing A. I'm really unsure of where they're spawning at, so I'm just kind of staying back. I have no idea what's going on right now because they have A and C, and that's whenever it becomes hard to recognize which side they're spawning on and where you should be rushing. Now, I know this airdrop is over here still, so I'm still anticipating somebody to be coming from there, not only because it gives them cover and it basically clears that area out for them, but I know they're going to be rushing back for those care packages, so I'm anticipating somebody to be there. Now, and I'm preparing also at the same time. So I'm anticipating, I'm preparing, and I'm going to follow through with the kills whenever I see them. Now, you guys might be a little bit confused with what I said. If you have to spray more than once to kill a person, then you're probably shooting too much. Basically what I mean is whenever you shoot at somebody, it needs to be a quick kill, and you need to move out of there, because whenever you shoot, even if you're using a suppressor and like assassin with your specialist bonus, the enemy team can still see bullets flying. Every time I shoot, they can see those bullets flying. It gives them an idea where I'm at. So you want to shoot, kill, move, and that's it. So that's basically how I rush in that. Basically, you want to understand the gunfight that you're getting into. You need to prepare yourself to have more cover than the other person is. You need to be strafing while you're shooting, or basically understanding once like, look at this guy right here. He's rushing the opposite way. He has no idea that I'm behind him, and I take him out fairly easy. I knew that gunfight. I knew it was my kill because he had no idea I was there. So that's pretty simple. Now you're going to get a couple more examples here of me rushing to the point to where I'm not paying attention to the things that I should be doing. I'm not anticipating. I'm not preparing. Look at this. I'm not anticipating somebody coming from there. I'm not preparing. Now right here, I'm going to anticipate. I know he's there. I'm anticipating him to come from there. I see him head glitching. Get a couple shots. He starts to shoot back. Guess what? He's in a bad situation. C4 is going to take him out. So whenever you anticipate, prepare, and follow through, you tend to get more kills. But watch, here's another example. I'm not anticipating this guy. I wasn't prepared. He takes me out. There's going to be a couple more examples here. I actually had a lot of deaths after this Moab here. I don't know, just something clicked where I just completely stopped anticipating, preparing, and following through. So that's basically that. You want to understand, another note I have written down here is that you want to understand the gun that the other person's using. If they're using a sniper rifle, you're looking down a long line of sight, you probably don't want to be rushing that guy head on because he's probably going to just hard scope you, and that's going to be the end of that. So that's pretty much all the tips I can give you right now that I have written down or I have stored in the back of my head for rushing. That's pretty plain and simple. I hope this helped you guys out. Let me know if you want me to come up with a little bit more details, try to get a little bit more specific with the rushing. I think this is a pretty detailed one, and it should definitely help you guys out as long as you follow the guidelines. Anticipate, prepare, and follow through. Another thing I can tell you is use a gun that's going to work for the map you're on. There's a lot of close quarters lines of sight in this map here. SMG is a good choice, and it also has some long lines of sight, and the MP7 doesn't have that much kick. I can kind of extend my reach a little bit whenever I need to and try to pick off those longer range kills. So that's why I choose the MP7. A real big map, something like Fallen or like Outpost, you probably want to use an assault rifle or a sniper rifle if you're good with them. So that's pretty much that. That's a pretty nice final kill cam. Good way to end the match here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like I said a couple minutes ago, if you want to see more or a part 2 of this, if you want me to get a little bit more detailed, leave a comment letting me know, and that's pretty much it. This has been iSwann, and I'm out. Peace!